Skittles. Say hello, Skittles. Hello, Skittles. Hello from me as well. Yes, it's Murdo here, Hungry Nuts. Dyed my hair again. It's dark. Pink. Shocking pink. Dyed it again this morning. If you want to look at the video, it's on my live video content here on this channel. If you go to live and you'll get it. Because I broadcast it live this morning. Very early, because I was up at 6 in the morning. Yes, I was. I didn't go to bed till 3 o'clock. No, I didn't. So I've only had like about 3 hours sleep. I am very, very hyper today. David's not here today. David's away doing his own thing. He got money. Money was getting took off him. I mentioned it in another video. Money was getting took off him from his army pension. If you don't know by now, David's ex-army Gulf War veteran for 1991. And he got his army pension, but they started taking money off it. And I was like, that can't be right. So he investigated it, but he waited 6 months. So they've paid him back all the money that they took off him, which they shouldn't have took off him in the first place. So he got awarded all his money back with an apology. Terrible, is it? People fight for their country and they take money off you. And yeah, so he's happy that he got it back, but he was due it. You know, that was his army pension that took off him and they shouldn't have done that. Right, what am I doing? I'm in the kitchen. That was the spices that I got yesterday. Do you see them? Garam masala, turmeric, 300 gram bags from Farmfoods. They were only £1. I put them in glass containers there, you know, glass jars. So that'll do for my curries and all my spicy foods that I make. Right, what am I doing? Well, it's bucketing the rain first. It's absolutely bucketing the rain here in Dundee, Scotland. And it's meant to be summery, but it's absolutely bucketing down. Skittles is in the living room. Can't I say that because of my teeth? Living room. He's sitting down there anyway. He's sitting down there. He's staring at me. Because would you believe, I bought stuff yesterday. I bought food. And this is one of the things, I'm going to put my glasses on. I got them from farm food stores. If you don't know what farm food stores is, it's a chain of stores here in Scotland and in England and in Wales, I think, and in Ireland. And farm food, see it? And they sell a lot of frozen foods, as well as they sell candles and everything. And they've started selling lawnmowers and like air fryers and things. They're sort of selling a lot of weird things now. And they sell deodorants and they sell tons of food in freezers, as well as groceries and pet foods. And they're quite a good store. Their prices are not too bad compared to some stores. But I picked up these yesterday. These were only 89 pence. And I thought, I'm going to get these. It's not often that I buy them. So I put them in the oven. They were frozen. And what they are is, it's 2 beef and vegetable pasties. Beef and vegetable pasties, puff golden pastry. So you get 2 in a packet. And I bought 2 packets. I've got 1 in a dish just now. And this is what they turn out like. Look at the size of them. They're bigger there. Look at the size of them. They're massive. 89 pence for 2 in a pack. 30 minutes to take in the oven though. So if you're trying to save on your energy bills, then you're going to waste quite a bit on your oven. But that's the only way you could cook them. You can't microwave them. So what you do is you get them and they're not already cooked. So they take half an hour in the oven at 200C fan oven, which I'd put them in at, or oven bake at 220C or gas mark 7. Preheat the oven, place on a baking tray and brush the pasties or pasties with egg or milk. We covered them with egg with a wee brush and place them in the centre of the oven for 25 to 30 minutes. Well, put them on for about 25 minutes and then turn the oven off and let the cooking continue. So I took them out. Minced beef with swede, potatoes, onions, carrots and peas wrapped in a golden puff pastry. Here's your ingredients, okay? Water, wheat, that's an allergy if you're allergic to wheat. So it's water, wheat flour, calcium carbonate, iron, niacin, thiamine, vegetable oils, palm oil. Not very keen on palm oil getting used, trying to save the planet. Rapeseed oil, water, salt, emulsifier, mono and diglycerates of fatty acids. Minced beef, which is 11.8%. Not much minced beef in it. Potatoes, 11%. So that's about the same amount as what the beef is. So 11.8% minced beef, potatoes 11%, onions 7%, swede 6.8%, carrots 5.4%, and then we get into the seasoning. Salt, yeast extract, spices, potato fibre, dried glucose syrup, wheat flour again, as I said, calcium carbonate, iron, niacin, thiamine. I've already said all that, but I've said it again. Sugar, barley, if you're allergic to that, that's an allergy. See in bold, so it's wheat and barley, which is allergies. Malt extract, emulsifier, mono and diglycerates of fatty acids, onion powder, carrot powder, palm oil again, natural beef flavours, pea 1.3%. Pea is 1.3%, okay. Modified waxy maize starch and methicellus, which I've never heard of. Dried glucose syrup, corn flour, milk, protein. Colour and carotenes. Fat per 100 grams. Each pastry is 180 grams, but the fat content for 100 grams is 27.2 grams per pasty, 16 grams per 100. And that's saturates, that's your fat. Salt is 27%, which is pretty high. Yeah, let's have a look at them here. I've mentioned it all. Farmfoods, 2 beef and vegetable pasties. Not very often I buy that stuff. 25 to 30 minutes from frozen, as I said. This is what they turn out like. I've cut into it and I've took a bit of it already. But look at that inside. It's well coated, or should I say well filled. It's well filled with potatoes. See the potato? Peas, carrots and swede. I'm going to try a little bit. Look at that. Pastry's crispy. I did it in an air fryer. I did it in the fan oven. Pastry's crispy. It's not too salty. It says it's 27% salt as well, but it's not too salty. It's just seasoned enough. It's peppery. It is peppery. Look at that. Look at all the meat in that. It says it's, when it said the minced beef content, what was the minced beef content of that again? Let's have a look at the pack and I'll tell you again. Minced beef, 11.8%. That looks more, but it says 11.8%. Oh, it's really, really good. It's really nice. Big bits of carrot, big bits of swede, peas. It's not, some of these things that you get are a bit mushy. This is really nice. I'm very, very surprised at that. 89 pence. Got these yesterday. 2 of them for 89 pence. The potatoes aren't hard. Some of these things when you get potatoes are a bit hard, the potatoes and that and the peas and that, but it's really nice and cooked. It's really good. It's no dry. The minced beef's really nice. The pastry's good. It's not one of these horrible cheap pastries. It's quite a buttery pastry actually. 89 pence for 2 of them from Farmfoods stores. Peppery. Not too peppery. Spicy. It reminds me, and that's all it is really, it reminds me of like a Cornish pasty. It does, it tastes identical to a Cornish pasty. Really good. From Farmfoods, 2 beef and vegetable pasties. I'm going to finish that off. I'm going to enjoy that. Skittles could get the end. I don't like giving Skittles too much of that stuff. I'll give them the end piece of the pastry, a wee bit of that. So Skittles will get a wee bit from us. Right, thanks for coming into the Hungry Nuts channel. Hold on a second there. There we go. That's better. Right, thanks for coming to the Hungry Nuts channel with a Z. Thank you if you've subscribed to my channel. It means a lot to me. Thank you for looking at my videos. And thank you just for dropping by and having a wee look at this mad content that I do. Have a super day. Look after yourself. Stay dry if you're here in Scotland. It is horrible weather. I think it's horrible down in England as well. It's horrible all across the United Kingdom at the moment. The weather, it's no good. It's no good. It's meant to be summer as well. Stutter. Right, I'm going away. Going to enjoy that. Farmfoods, 89 pence. They cost me here in Dundee, Scotland at Farmfoods. I don't know how much they are normally, but well worth 89 pence. I'll get going just now, and that's for two as well, and they're quite big. They're quite big, really nice. Be good with a chip or that, or some beans. Really good. Right, I'm going away. I've said it. Thank you all. Thank you all. Have a nice weekend. And I'll catch you on my next video. It's bye from Hungry Nuts. Murdo. See you later. Love yous. Bye.